Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and it's hot.
That's the first one that makes sense. All right, cool.
And it's hot.
I was not confused after that.
I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo. How's it going, guys?
It's fucking hot.
It's really
We'll
hot.
agree with you this time.
And this week's guest, Pierce, welcome to the podcast.
What's up, y'all? Appreciate you for having me.
No problem, man. You were saying earlier, it's you feel depressed outside.
Yeah, oppressed.
Oppressed?
This time it's the heat. The sun is oppressing me.
But
this
it's
time.
always something, right?
Yeah, it's always something.
Oh my god, no, it's ridiculous. We've been going in at work at 5 and still like it's just no.
bad.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
It's bad till like 3 a.m.
So
Then
still
it's just a little bit cooler from
No,
like
I was
3
work 9
to 5.
I've been working, like I worked the whole weekend and then I worked last night, and I left there like at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was still trying to.
You know,
Yeah.
I went camping this past weekend. Not a great idea.
How did that go?
It was great.
Where did y'all
Did
go?
you go to a
to?
festival or what?
No. We
You
went.
just went camping.
Yeah, just went camping.
Oh,
We went down to next to Austin, next to Temple, Texas.
Okay.
It was called Dana Peak. Beak or Beak. I don't know if it's Beak or Peak.
Okay.
But I went down there and me and my cousins. It was pretty fun. Yeah. But at night is when we thought it was gonna get cooler. You know.
Well, you're
a little bit.
near water.
Yes.
Was it a
So
lake
it's
or river?
River.
It was a lake. So, yeah, it was a lake.
Okay, cool.
So it was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Was it Travis?
I
Was it
have no
Lake
idea.
Travis?
Travis
I don't know.
Lake.
So it was down by Temple, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Temple.
Was it Travis? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I wasn't paying attention.
I kind of forget where Temple, Texas is. It's down there somewhere.
I feel like they forget what they are. So, yeah. it's just a weird town.
What do you call people from Temple?
Templins. Templars.
Templar. Whoa.
Templates.
Luis.
I mean,
Wait, are you from Temple?
Templins? What?
I don't know.
Is he from Temple?
No, he's not. He's a fact checker. He's gonna look it up.
What they call them?
What do you call it?
Tempe's.
Who they is?
The
I mean, it brought up Hindu priest, a pujari.
Wrong temple.
Wrong Temple.
Temple. I don't know if they're not called Templars or Templars.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity for sure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. But no.
Hey, let's go back to last week's dominant topic.
Of what?
Well, I mean, we didn't know they were dead last week when we were talking about them.
Oh, fuck.
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I really can't talk about that now.
Why?
How do you feel about
Are
all
y'all
the jokes
talking
you
about
made
the-
last
Yeah.
week?
Yeah,
Y'all
George.
are talking about the submarine,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
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 Tell us about it.
What do you mean?
Is it a
Well, I want to know how you feel about it now that they are
Look,
dead
look.
and
You're celebrating, right?
Celebrating? I'm not celebrating. I'm just, after the tragedy, it's like, you know what? Okay, it's kind of sad. I've seen people still laugh at those memes or those TikToks.
Wait, they're not funny anymore?
No, they're
Shit,
still
they're
funny.
fucking
They're still funny.
hilarious.
They're still
They're
funny.
still pretty funny.
Yeah, they're still pretty funny. It's just I can't laugh at it the same way it was.
It's changed.
Yeah.
Relationships are dynamic. I've got a different relationship with
Yeah.
these memes now.
Closer to the mic.
Yeah, exactly.
You
They're like
feel,
cats.
like you knew them?
I think there's different
Yeah.
levels. Like, I feel really bad for the young guy because
He's
come to
the
find
only
out,
one that
he
was
didn't
probably
wanna
like,
go.
yeah, he didn't want to
He
go.
didn't want to go.
And then the next level, I feel bad for like the other, 3 dudes. And then after that, the CEO, I don't feel bad for. at
Yeah,
all,
he's a
'cause
piece of shit.
Yeah.
The captain?
Yeah.
The CEO, not the captain.
Oh. Wait, what?
There was the guy that owned the company, and then there was a guy that was actually running the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sub,
I got you.
and then 3 other people.
Because he admitted
What company?
that he didn't do what he was
The
supposed to.
Ocean Gate.
Ocean
is
Gate,
the
yeah.
company,
Okay,
I
okay.
believe.
Oh, he was in there too?
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
sitting there talking about, I broke rules. Yeah, no shit. Now you're dead.
And you now, like hindsight, you go back and all these people come out saying like, "We told them."
We told 'em.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
They were sued by somebody. That
It's
used to work
funny.
with them.
I don't know if you saw,
You
but
hired us to do a job, and then you fired us because we did our job.
it's
That's literally what that
it's
engineer
so
said.
stupid.
Yeah. Like
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
They got fired.
Yeah.
he got fired and then he sued him for it, and he's like, "Well, I fucking told you."
You can't sue them anymore. He's dead.
No, you can
You can
sue
sue their
his
estate.
company.
Oh, the company.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, I mean, do I feel bad now?
Hold on, I'm gonna show off
No.
our new glasses. Thank you, Priscilla.
Raise them.
Raise them.
Raise them. I mean, I feel like they're
Cheers.
smaller than the other ones. I feel like they're smaller than the other ones,
They're,
though.
they're the same. Fit one beer.
You got to make it sound. Is that something that everyone does a tap?
Not everyone.
Not everyone. Right?
I've always heard it's white people cheers.
It is. Yeah, that's where I learned from.
Oh, it's a white people cheer, like to tap it.
Yeah, the tap it.
I've always heard
But like
that's a
other
Mexican
people
thing.
do it as well.
I've always
No,
done.
the
I've always
Mexicans
done
take
it.
the shortest path to the mouth. They're not going to waste time doing this shit.
I was
I don't
about to
have
stop.
any white
drink.
friends that do that. It's
Really?
all the Mexicans, yeah.
Interesting.
I learned it from white people.
I heard.
No,
I've
that's-
always
see,
done
that's
it.
what I
Whenever I'm
thought.
drinking with black people, we're like, white people cheers.
I've always done it, but
No,
I
the
didn't know where
second
it
you
came
said
from.
that, I was like, I gotta stop it. Then I gotta stop.
You're appropriating culture.
The one culture thing.
What culture they have? No,
So it turns out nobody knows who it belongs to.
No.
We all just do it.
American cheers.
Yeah, no,
that's
I'll-
America.
I'll be in the middle of a street and we'll take a shot or something. I'll tap the ground. Or
Oh,
something.
really? I see people
I
do
don't
the
know
like
that.
acting like they're tapping sometimes.
Oh no, you
Okay,
can't
wait.
act.
In Ireland, it was believed that liquor contained spirits that might be harmful if consumed, and tapping the glass dispelled those spirits. So white people.
Superstitions, yeah. White people
Well, they're a
Irish.
little bit more red
Irish.
than white.
Yeah.
They're pretty white.
Reddish people.
Reddish.
I think I'm like 2% Irish or some shit like that.
I still want to do my. Is that ancestry?
Don't do it.
Why?
Be
They'll
disappointed.
get all your.
I know I'm gonna get this away.
Do you ever do any
Oh,
crimes? Or your offspring do any crimes or anything? They can
This way, you're
always
not here
trace
when we
that
talk
back,
about
yo.
that.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
so, actually.
you know what it would get me if I was like, I don't know, 1% German or something.
You probably are.
Oh God.
We're mutts.
Nazi.
Like one side of your grandparents. I don't know if it was my mom or my dad. I haven't looked at it that closely. One of them was like a Spaniard, and the other one was like Portuguese, Irish, British. Like all they were fucking mutts.
Word.
That's so cool.
I'm mostly Nigerian and Italian, and then like Irish English mix or whatever. I did that DNA thing. It's interesting.
Did it change your life? The way you thought about yourself? Or
No, not really.
I'm like,
Not at all.
and you know what it would do to me? I'd be like, okay, I can carry this flag around. I can carry that flag around and claim it as my own.
You carry
Shit.
your flag around.
Sets out here. I'm good in all the hoods.
Exactly. Welcome.
I'm good with the Mexico flag. That's special enough.
Speaking of Mexico, we're gonna talk about it. Or?
Man, look,
Oh, the game.
Yeah.
he's
I don't even
making
know who won.
he's making me dream.
You watch any soccer?
Do you want me to do
No, not
sports?
often.
Look,
Oh
here's
shit!
Mexico just got a new coach.
Okay.
And he's making a
Mexico
stream.
got a Mexican coach for the first time in like fucking 16 years or some shit.
Eight.
Word.
George sounds disappointed,
Whatever.
but they won for.
And we won 4-0.
No,
Whereas
it's
we've been
'cause-
getting our ass kicked every other time.
It's because I'm getting. I feel like we can make it.
Make
Look.
what?
Make it to what?
What?
You see it?
Yeah, I mean, I see it, but
All the way.
What are you talking about?
the star
A star for the World Cup.
Oh my god.
Come on, it's making me dream.
after
It's
one
making
game.
me- After one game.
We'll see how he does. If he doesn't win the cup easily, then you have no reason to dream. Like it's got to be like easy.
It was the first time in a while that we've seen them like dominate a team like that. 4-0.
Yeah, play like they used to. You mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It was also Honduras.
Yeah.
Stop.
And
Okay.
honestly, though, they didn't play as bad as
No.
the commentators
You
were making them sound. They were playing okay defense. They were playing their offensive, like they were attacking that one guy. They had one guy, obviously, but
He was good because your boy sucked.
yeah,
God
he's not my boy. I
damn.
told you he sucks.
He is your boy.
He's
Sanchez?
not
Who's
the
your boy?
position that he's playing. He should be a midfielder. He could put him on the fucking defense because he's a defender. He sucks at defense.
Oh,
But-
you didn't like him there?
No,
Well,
he's
okay.
not good at
No,
that.
he sucks.
So-
Period. He needs to get out.
So I've
Dude,
heard
he
of-
was very helpful and like the in the attack.
corners and stuff.
Yeah.
So
That doesn't help me if
I've
you're
heard
a
people
defender.
say it's
No, it
just
doesn't.
Honduras. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is Honduras, but we beat them 4-0. How we should be beating them.
It's a win.
That's a win, oh man.
Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
we haven't done in
Dominate.
a long time. Whatever, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I was playing
tomorrow?
sports.
Thursday.
They always
Thursday.
said win and be contagious or whatever. So you got to keep up that momentum. Believe in the team. Believe in the team.
Thank you for being there for us and with us, man. Appreciate that.
Thanks. I mean, a change in coach is always
Yeah, first game's always going to
always
be like
good.
that.
It's not
The
the
players
change
are
of
trying
coach.
to
It's
show
a change
out,
of the
so.
culture. The change of the.
It's a change of coach. It's a change of culture.
Yeah.
That's why I
I
always
just wish
said.
we had Ted Lasso as all. Like,
Dude, Ted Lasso would be like, take us to the moon. How- we would win everything. That was just such a great show. I wish there was another season.
Wait,
What was that?
someone just went off. Your watch.
Oh, I take it to the moon. Sorry, I don't understand. Siri. That was my phone. My watch. Don't,
Right.
don't say her
That
name.
was our sports moment.
that was our sports moment. Anyway, what the hell were we talking
Sports
about?
ball.
The submarine.
We're
George was-
talking about the submarine.
Submarine.
No, but I had a question for you. You said earlier your name is Pierce or
Or Sativa. It's the Sativa Shakespeare.
because you said that was
Sativa
your.
Shakespeare.
That's my performer name.
So what do you
I
do?
manage a circus company. It's called Circus Biddies.
Really?
Yeah.
Circus what?
Circus Biddies. Bitties. Like old biddies.
So what kind of circus is this?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm assuming you don't have elephants
What
and
kind of? Yeah, no, we got horses. We got horses, like a unicorn. We do fire
Caddo
spinning.
Mills?
Yes, out of Caddo Mills. That's where our director Sherry lives, and we're all over. This past on the 16th, we threw a pride party at the Rail Club and brought out like our aerial rig, and we had burlesque performances and flow stuff just going on. And
that's
I
so
had my
cool.
DJ friend come in. It was pretty dope. It was awesome. And
Damn.
so like I fire spin. I'll be spinning at Flow Moon in Deep Ellum at the Deep Ellum Art Company. That's on the 16th of July, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah. And so it's the largest open fire circle in North Texas. And so anybody can come that like spins fire.
Yeah.
You pay and get
What if
in.
you don't spin fire, but you want to try it?
If you want to try it, you should. you should hang out with me. I've got stuff in the car. We can do that. We can do that after this.
I'm down.
And then
he's
come to
got
Flow
the-
Moon.
he has
Come to
that
Flow
pool in the
Moon.
back.
Yeah,
so
if,
just,
if
like,
it fails,
hell
just
yeah.
jump in the pool.
Just
It's
jump in the
fine.
pool.
Dope. Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
Awesome.
Wait, what got you into that?
Yeah.
What got
Into
me
spinning?
into
Yeah.
that?
Because I've seen videos of people like
Right.
I have a friend. Well, not a friend. I just follow him on Facebook. I went to school with him.
He's your
Anyways,
Facebook friend.
yeah, he's my Facebook friend, and he spins too. And I watch his videos. I'm like, that's so cool. Like I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I'd try it, but I know I'd probably get fire on me or something.
Oh, you'd be able to do it. It's just like it looks real scary and shit, but
Just
once
fire?
it is fire. It's hot. It's hot. It burns. Don't feel good. But no, once you get into it and get confident, it's just like all right, muscle memory shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got into it. My girlfriend, she was doing flow arts and stuff. She got into it while she was up in Arkansas during like 2020 and like, mid 2020 or whatever. And so
For the lay people, what do you mean by
Flow art.
flow arts,
not me?
not me. I know what flow arts is. How do I describe flow arts? A flow state like surrender, rapping, flow, dance. So just flowing, letting
Anything
it
that
flow.
requires you to flow, like let go and just.
And so that's kind of like the mindset behind it.
Right.
So I technically say I'm a circus arts professional since I do like still walking and all the like different stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
So as most people are like, okay,
Wait, you do
circus.
stilt walking?
A little bit, yeah.
You're already very
Dude,
tall.
you're like fucking 7 foot tall.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you need stilts? What are they like 4-inch
to
heels?
be
And you're
even
like
taller.
taller.
I'm on
Them
stilts.
stilettos, you know what I'm saying? They're stilts.
That's cool. The fuck was I gonna say? Shouldn't all arts be flow arts?
I
If you-
think,
when you-
I
if
think
you-
all arts are flow arts.
Flow to the state of
Technically.
mind.
I mean, they are if you do them right. Yeah, right. I mean,
What happens
Right,
if they
wrong, whatever. I mean, if you're getting
Into
into
the
that
art.
state, you know what I'm saying? If you're
Yeah.
flowing, it's a flow art.
yeah.
Folks joke around. They're like, everything's a prop. I'm like, yeah, dude, everything is a prop. Have you ever, like, theater kids, whatever? It's just interesting seeing all the different, like, communities or whatever. People from different experiences or backgrounds or whatever come to it and, like, bringing their different ideas to flow. And so like I grew up doing music and like singing and dancing in church and stuff like that and playing sports. So I'm just like, oh yeah, everything's flow.
That makes sense now. Yeah. When I think about it.
The prop I use is my main prop is a dragon staff. And so it's a long staff with like spokes on the end that
I gotta
the
see
wicks
this.
light on.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm looking
the
it
wicks
up.
light up. And it's like Tai Chi. The way you move it and spin. I did Tai Chi in the end of high school, early
Wait,
college
before
or
I show
whatever.
it, is it like this?
Yes.
Show it.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
I knew
always.
you were gonna do that. Yvette,
you
Yvette didn't do that.
Are you trying
Yvette,
to?
come back.
Ooh, that's a ninja
Right
pirate
there.
staff.
A dragonfly. Dragon staff.
So what do you do with
Dragon
that?
Staff.
That you light
This?
them?
You light the ends on fire
Uh-huh.
and then you just let it roll and just kind of like what you call it. My homie says it's like Hot Wheels. You just like find the center and just let it down your body.
I want to go see this.
Oh, I want to try it.
Hell
What
yeah.
do you mean?
I mean,
Yeah, let's fuck it up after this for sure. I got an LED one, so we can be safe.
oh, okay.
Thank you,
we're
Mark, for
taking
letting
video.
me borrow your LED dragon stuff from Flow Toys for these performances this past weekend. I super appreciate you.
Oh, that's awesome. Where
Shout
were you
out.
Where were you this weekend?
This weekend, I was at. Where was I this weekend?
I do
It
the
was a
same
few-
exact thing.
A
They don't call
few
them sativa
places.
for nothing.
That's the one that's supposed to wake you up, right? I was at Haltom Theater for Spike Stiletto's show, Diamond Panther review, and then we were at
These are all burlesque.
she's a burlesque producer, and then my partner and I were at the Witches Ball event this Saturday, which was Conclave of the Kraken, and so it was like real
I need
pirate
to go to more of
themed.
these things
sounds
too.
amazing.
It's super cool. It was like hot goth prom. And, I'm just
So are you
like,
booked like every weekend at least?
No, I'm trying to get booked every weekend. This past month, I got booked a lot, which was cool. But I mostly just produce. This year, I was like, I want to do more performing and modeling and video stuff. And so, I've been trying to do it. I got booked for a gig up in Salem in October.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so that's like supposed to be on the 22nd.
You know, we've been talking about going to Salem in October for fucking years. We might
For
we might
what?
do it this year.
What's over there?
What do you
October.
mean?
What do you
What's
mean?
over there?
Salem.
Salem witch
The
trials?
witches. That's where they
Witches.
They're October. Like they take
Really?
October seriously.
So imagine like the Texas State Fair. They do Salem Fair like all of October. So we went one year a week before Halloween, and it literally the entire town was just
decked
witches.
out.
Yeah,
Witches.
it was
Ghouls.
amazing.
I didn't know this, man. See, there's a lot of things here.
Oh, you know what?
that-
I'm married to a teacher, and I think they get an extra week off in October. I might just head up there.
They do. They do. A week.
October?
Yeah, it's the
And
new
it's
year.
a week in
It's the
October.
new
break.
It's the fall break.
That makes no
Wait,
sense.
they have a fall break now?
Yeah, exactly. That makes no sense.
Spoiled.
By the way, hold on, let me pull up the results of
Our
the poll.
kids have been having that for a few years now,
Well, yeah.
and I was like, what the
exactly.
hell?
Yeah.
I want that.
They get that. We never got
Now.
anything. Now.
No, we got what, a couple of holidays and then winter break. And,
Yeah. It was
After,
just spring
after
break.
Labor Day, we
winter.
didn't have shit until Thanksgiving, right?
yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they still made us go in like Monday, Tuesday, and then you were off like.
All right, hold on. So the results of the poll from last week, we only had fucking 6 responses, but are teachers underpaid? The choices were yes, they do so much, or no, they work half a year, and it was 3-3, 50-50.
Wait, what?
50-50.
50. But wait.
I'm going to break that. I'm going to say teachers are underpaid.
Yeah.
Wait.
Under.
Because they do so much?
Yeah.
They only work half a year.
They babysit your kids.
I mean, they be
Well,
doing a lot.
Then I would say they're overpaid if they just babysit their kids.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so we still have a tie.
Well,
overpaid for
last
being
week-
babysitting.
Last week I did say they were underpaid.
Wait. Did I answer on that?
I don't know.
I probably didn't. Honestly.
Daycare
I didn't even see that.
expensive, yo. I know folks who be
Yeah, that's for
dropping
damn sure.
They
ridiculous
also have
money.
to pay
yeah.
for shit out of their own money. Like,
My goddaughter, the daycare or like first school she was going to when we lived in Boulder was like one of the schools that it was like one of the most fucking expensive schools in Boulder. And who was it? The other Musk, not Elon. His brother's.
Oh, I don't know his name.
What's the
brother-
other
his-
Musk?
Yeah, what's the other Musk?
Musky Musk.
Kimball Musk?
Musk. Kimball. Yes, Kimball Musk's child went to school there. I was like,
Musk's.
Musk's. The
Oh,
Musk's.
I see what you did. Yeah, that's weird. The Musk's child. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So his kid went there?
His nephew and niece. One of the Musk kid went there. Expensive ass school. It was interesting. This old lady got really into like play theory and like
In Boulder,
what was
Texas.
Boulder, Texas, where all that weird shit is. Yeah, a bunch of weird rich white people.
I thought it was Boulder.
Wait, Boulder. I
Colorado.
was thinking Colorado.
Yeah,
the whole
Boulder,
time.
Colorado. Shit, my bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second.
It
I
was
was like,
here,
there's a
right?
Boulder,
Wait, is it Boulder, Texas?
No,
It's Boulder,
it was Boulder, Colorado.
My bad, guys.
Sorry, Boulder, Texas. You probably also are still weird white people, but probably not rich in that way. Might be rich in land, not like in tech and stuff like that.
Very true.
Okay.
So what were we saying? When did that come out?
What?
That poll. I never see him.
It
You never see
comes
any
out with the episodes. When I post the episode, I post the poll with the episode.
I don't remember. I think I saw it. I think I may have, probably just skipped over it. But anyways,
The people that voted that they
are underpaid?
are overpaid,
They're all teachers.
I want to know what their jobs are, and I also want them to try to teach for a week.
Speak into the mic, Luis.
I am speaking into the
It's because we're only listening through
Whatever.
one ear.
I can only hear
I can tell you what one of them
Speaking on the
does.
side of the mic.
All right, call them out. Who,
And
who
to
are
a
they?
teacher. He's in construction.
and he thinks she's overpaid.
Yeah, because she works half a year. I don't think she's overpaid. I just. What was the question? Was it overpaid or underpaid?
Underpaid, yeah.
Underpaid.
Yeah, I don't think they're underpaid. I think they're paid just right. In the good districts.
In the good
In the
districts.
good
In the good districts.
Where
Where they're funded
No,
and
not
actually
Highland
have
Park. Highland Park's
resources for the children
Yeah,
to
but-
learn and
Where
stuff.
they got the crayons and stuff.
Principal for Highland Park High School, like he gets
You have
a
the
fucking
superintendent
The superintendent, sorry,
My home
gets that free house and
Yeah.
in
that's
Highland
dumb.
Park, and still
What's the
gets a
average
salary
salary
over-
of a
He gets a
teacher?
free house?
The average salary
paid
for teachers
for
like
by
between 40 and 50 or
DISD.
whatever, but
What?
I know it's a nice house too.
It's a really nice house. A
not
superintendent job is kind of stressful, I guess. You're just accountable
They're
for
fucking
Get him a
politicians.
house.
So,
Get him a house.
truly.
The average public school teacher salary in Texas is $55,000.
And that's higher than
So
most
if,
places.
so if they
I
work the
believe.
whole year, they'd
Really?
be making
I believe
110,000.
Texas people
Exactly. So did you hear what he said?
55,000.
It's 55,000. So if they were working the whole year, they've been making 110,000. That's not underpaid.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Word. Okay.
And they don't work half a year. Maybe they work at 2/3 of the year. Whatever.
Yeah.
But still,
lesson
it's-
planning, all that shit.
Yeah, like the hours that they're at the school is one thing, but they still work outside.
No,
of
they
those
have
hours.
time during their school day to do all the stuff they have to do. Not if we're not. You know, when
I think they-
I'm gonna piss off all the teachers.
No, I think it comes down to time management, what he's saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes
so-
down. If you spend your free time, or not your free time, but your planning time at school, they have a planning period. They have like time that they are given during the school day to do the things that they need to do. If you spend that time fucking off, yeah, you're gonna bring work
Look,
home.
I have
Like,
a unique experience where I tutored kids.
You
Like,
tutor?
I would go to the schools and would tutor them during certain periods.
Mm-hmm.
So, what? Even me, like dealing with 4 or 5 kids, was fucking ridiculous.
well, that's just because you're bad at dealing with kids. You know?
It also
was the best
depends on
fucking
like the
tutor.
ratios,
He's the best fucking teacher.
classroom ratios and stuff. I was a mental health counselor for however many years. What, 5 years, 6 years, 6
How was
years?
that?
I'm
Dude, you
not
look like
doing
you're
it
22.
anymore.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
Freshly 30. I was doing that
Happy
in, thank you, Colorado, and then moved to Texas. It really sucked here in Texas. But I was doing adolescent and adult care, and sometimes the ratios would just not be good at all.
I think that's the one time when you could say, "Hey, I need a raise." If I got fucking 30 kids in my class,
Oh,
there's no way
Yeah.
you can do your job.
But it's not just
No.
a one time. Like now, that is the norm.
Yvette has 10 kids in her class.
What fucking school is she at?
She's a bilingual teacher.
She's the ESL teacher, right?
But the rest of them still don't have 30 kids in their class. But I get what you're saying. There are a lot of teachers that do have 30 kids. That's because we don't have enough teachers.
Right.
I don't know why actually, but
is it true that anybody can be a teacher right now? I don't know. Someone's
Right.
been like,
in Texas, almost anybody can be a teacher right now. They'll pay you $150 a
To-
day to go sub, or you'll be a sub, but they'll just give you the thing. You're essentially just in there watching the kids, and you use someone else's lesson plan. My homegirl is trying to get me to do that in Arlington.
and did you what? You didn't want to do it?
I don't want to do that because it would have been exactly the same thing I was doing at the hospital, except with less resources, and this place gets shot up. no.
All right, now now they're underpaid.
My cousin's a teacher in a school in Wiley, and she was literally the person that a kid ran up to her and was like, "Hey, I saw a gun," and so my cousin had to be the one to report it.
Yeah.
And after that moment, like it turns out it wasn't a gun, but after that moment, she's like, "Fucked." She's like, "I got."
She doesn't wanna do it.
snowflake. I think Texas was talking about passing a law where, like, if you
Teachers could carry.
carry, but
Yeah.
then we get a stipend for it, like a $10,000
They would get a
for it.
stipend
Yeah,
for carrying.
yeah. So I was like, Yvette, I'm gonna sign you up for lessons, like CHL. And
Goodness.
you carrying. I don't give a fuck.
I could be a sub. I think I could do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can totally.
Why'd
do
you
it.
laugh?
My lifelong dreams to have George teaching my kids.
Yes.
No, what did a sub do? Look, what did a
They
sub
put a
do?
movie on.
Yeah, exactly. I could just watch it.
Anybody can do that.
I just picture a kid being like, "Mr. George, I heard there were like ghosts in the school." Okay.
They said what you call it? Schools were meant to teach our population everything about nothing. Once Rockefeller implemented them, so that's the point.
So teach them nothing.
Yeah, teach
Well,
them
you
nothing.
gotta teach them to be good workers,
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
teach
pretty
them to be
much it.
good consumers.
good consumers, good workers.
Go to
follow
that
the
job.
rules.
All right.
Follow the rules.
Look at this.
Status quo.
Stay in line.
Stay in line.
Yeah.
They teach them that, dude. They gotta walk down the hall in a line. Like, they can't.
You know that.
If you can't read very well by what you call it, if you're not reading at like a second grade level, they're building a cell for you.
I've heard of it.
The prison,
What?
school to prison pipeline's very real,
That's a.
You're laughing, but that's
It's
a
funny,
thing.
but if
I
you
don't-
look into it, it's
I've never looked into it, so I
You're
don't
going
really
George's
know.
mind right
of
now.
all the conspiracy theories you believe that one.
Okay, all right. I'll look into that one. But
You're not
I actually I kind of it kind of hurts that he laughed at it.
You teach it.
Yeah, me
Teacher?
teaching
What would you sub? What would you want to sub?
math.
Really?
I guess it wouldn't matter because
Okay.
you're just putting a movie on, right?
No, but if I were to teach math or like to be a sub for math, I think I could do it. I don't know
Word.
why, but math was like my favorite subject. At the same time, it wasn't, but it was.
I feel
It was
that.
my favorite because it was easy.
But can you explain it?
Because you could just fucking.
It's one thing in,
Yeah,
one thing
Never
out.
change.
Yeah.
It never changes.
It never changes.
There's
Well,
a right and wrong answer.
Hold
and
on,
that's
no.
it.
Have you seen that it changed though?
The way
Alright.
they
No, the way they do
process
it,
and
The way,
do
they,
it,
the way they teach it, yeah.
Yeah, but
it's
like,
not faster.
But you
It's a
know,
waste
it's
of
not.
time.
You know, do you remember PEMDAS?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, that doesn't exist, or
No, it still exists. It's just
They just call it something different.
yeah.
Well, they call it something different than the process is different.
no. But if you input,
yeah.
for example, there was this question where 6 divided by 2 parentheses 3.
Gems.
You better make sure you get all this shit right, George.
So now it's grouping,
Luis is late.
exponents, multiplication, or division.
Yeah.
What?
So groupings would be
exponents,
What's
multiplication,
parentheses,
division,
essentially.
fraction, or addition. Yeah.
But okay,
because the parentheses are what the groups are.
Yeah, but so what I would understand, my answer was for that question was 1. But whenever they input it into the
on
like
Twitter the other day,
yes,
someone it was like 9 or some shit.
yes, it was 9. It was like the answer was 9, and it didn't make sense. But the system, whatever math system they input it into, gave them that answer following today's rules.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Get
I gotta
into
look
that.
into that.
Wait, could you not be a sub?
Someone
the
doesn't
fifth.
know how to do
Yes.
Are you kidding me? I get fired
Why?
so fast.
Come on, you.
You know how
give me
kids
a-
feel about me.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it was like
Kids
6
don't like you.
divided by 2
What?
parentheses.
Kids too friendly with you.
We're
How do
just in
kids
the
feel about you?
wrong gen or century.
Oh,
Or no, not
oh,
century.
so
y'all are
kids-
y'all
kids
are
are mostly
y'all are
afraid of me.
boomers
We're not boomers
or
but
something.
He's
Just
al-
Gen X.
almost.
Gen X.
I'm-
We don't have time for
I'm a
bullshit.
millennial.
Like it's whatever.
No.
Kids
Oh.
end up loving me, but they start out fearing me, hating me.
Well, I mean, you show up with a face looking like you want to like murder someone. So
He
Yeah,
just ain't
not
fucking
true.
with that shit. I ain't here to fuck with
I'm
your
not
shit.
here for that. No.
Kids, I got a hangover. Watch the fucking movie.
That's what my best friend's brother would do when he was teaching at a school here, and he was in a band. And whenever they'd play, it would be some of my homies had him as a teacher, and they'd be like, it was very obvious whenever Richard
Jack
was,
Black of him.
we'd be
Yeah,
watching a
Jack
movie.
Black.
yeah, he'd just come in, just sit up on the fucking thing and turn on a movie.
So, question: when y'all are hungover, would you rather be at work or at home? If you're hungover, wait, I'll qualify this with you're hungover to the point where you can get yourself to work.
It depends on my job, which job I'm doing.
I'll probably go to work.
Yeah, being homo, getting
Well,
paid.
you don't want to be spinning fire if I'm.
Yeah, no, don't do
Good
that.
point. Very, very good point.
Only spin sober, yo.
Yeah.
Only spin sober.
I, would,
the name of the episode.
I don't know why, but
If
yeah.
I can get to work, yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm just gonna lay there, even though I knew I could
Exactly.
do stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with work too. It's weird.
Like your day already sucks
but
because you're hungover. Might as well be at work.
Yeah, might as well get paid for it.
If I'm functioning and not like throwing up and having to hug the toilet, then yeah, I'm going to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people are always calling sick, and I know they're hungover. I'm like, bitch, are you so hungover that you can't get up and drive to work because you would be getting paid for doing this, you'd be getting props for doing this. You're gonna be miserable whether you're at home or whether you're here. Like it doesn't matter.
but
Because usually, like, few hours in, you wake up and you're like, "Fuck,
Yeah,
but you could be
could
at
have been at work."
but you could be at home, hungover, with the movie on.
well,
True.
Also, at least in our line of work, if we're hungover, it's typically on a weekend, and there's typically like one or two people on the job site that we're watching.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hungover at work with a movie on. It's fine.
There you go.
Okay. All right. In our line of work, I mean,
My mentality with like missing work, if I caused myself to be sick, like if I drank too much, so I'm hungover,
You need to be at work.
I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
really?
If it's something that I didn't control, like
Yeah,
I
that's on you.
got food
Yeah.
poisoning or something, then I'm not going to work. But if I did it to myself, yeah, I'm going to work.
Might be
also
a little
kinda
late.
That's a good way to think about it.
You also kind of like signed a contractual agreement saying you would go to work when you're supposed to go to work. Type shit.
Very true.
More very concentrated.
Might be a little late, but I'm gonna get there.
And communication really goes a long way.
Yeah,
and
I'll
shit,
straight
you know
up
what I'm
text
saying?
people like, I'm fucking hungover. I'll be there when I get there, but I'm coming.
Yeah.
And I'll show up eventually.
You know what? Now that I think about it, for example, yesterday, one of the laborers walked up to me. He was like, "I'm really hungover. Can you go get me a Coke?" I was like, "Man, just because you asked, I'll go get you a Coke." I was like,
I used to
you got yourself
manage
a
And
the
then make them do something easy that day. Like go over there and sweep the floors. And
"Yeah,
chill job. I used to manage over at the UNT rec center pool, and they had an oxygen tank. So whenever we'd be
Hell
like
yeah.
real hungover from partying all night or whatever, and I'd have to open a bunch of times, and then the pool technician would come in. He'd be like, someone should check the oxygen tank today. Has anybody serviced that today? I was like, oh. You are correct. Pulls out the oxygen tank.
Yeah. There you go.
And
It
I'm
works.
good to go.
It works.
Good to go. I
I've
need
heard that it sobers you up pretty quickly.
so
Does it
quick.
really?
Oxygen's like one of the best highs you can get. Just saying.
have you ever been to a casino?
no."
Never.
Well, I've been to a casino, but like, what do you mean?
They pump oxygen in.
You can't get drunk.
to keep you awake
I mean, you
and
can.
Keep
sober.
you awake. And
They'll sit there and feed you drinks all night.
You're
and
getting
you're good.
You're getting a little bit high. You're staying awake. You're drinking.
Really?
You keep drinking.
Dude, drinks are free.
Yeah.
You think there wouldn't
While
be a
you're
bunch of
sitting
fucking
down.
drunk ass motherfuckers? There? No.
That makes sense.
It's
We blow
trying to get you
George's
to
mind so many times.
spend money. There are no clocks. It's all artificial lighting that's supposed to make you a little more awake and in a dream state.
You can't see the light coming
No,
in.
the IHOP does.
I love it.
The next time you go to a casino, sit down at a table and try to find exterior light. You'll never see it.
I'm going to the casinos. Whoa. Is they really pumping like oxygen?
Yeah.
It's a moneymaker.
You know what? Now it
It's a
makes sense.
moneymaker.
I've never thought about it. It's like, why aren't like drunk people on the floor throwing up or something
Exactly.
like that?
Free drinks, bro. Come on.
This just reminds me of the
Wait.
TikTok of
Drinks
the guy
all
that
day.
like, let me blow your mind real quick.
Yeah.
Wait,
Chris just walked out because I've been talking about this all day.
can you order cocktails there?
Whatever the hell you want, as long as you're playing.
As long as you keep playing, they'll bring you whatever you want.
When was the last time y'all been to a casino?
It's been a couple of years for me.
I think I went last year.
Or
Last year or two, not 2 years ago for me.
I went last September for our what was it? The fantasy.
Fantasy
football. Was that
draft.
last year?
You went to the casino? In
I went
Las
to Vegas, right?
No, y'all went to
oh,
Vegas.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tripped me out. You went to Vegas for fantasy football? I was like,
Dope.
It was fucking awesome.
sweet info.
Seriously, just like
That's
y'all's
a
league?
legit league. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
it's
For, yeah.
Yeah.
No. I get it. Yeah. Me and my friends are trying to get to that level, you know?
I don't think y'all care enough about football to do that.
I don't know why, but whenever I don't care about football, but whenever I join the fantasy league, I'm like,
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna win.
Well, yeah, it's more like my homie explains fantasy and stuff, and like he's just gotten into sports, being a bartender, just being able to talk to more people.
Yeah.
'Cause people always can talk about sports, whatever culture. Folks love sports, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's just like,
Mostly football.
he's like, finds this love for these players and their stats and the way they play the game and stuff like that. And he's like, sports are cool. I like athletes. You like stats, man. You just like data.
I think
Fucking nerd.
Cool, man.
It's all gambling.
it gets our mind off
It's just gambling.
it's just gambling.
Pretty much. I mean,
Wait, when was your last time you went to a casino? I know you just asked us.
2 months ago. Yeah, I was up there for a job in May, I believe. No, May, April. It was April.
I don't know what month we are at.
I don't know. what month. It's June now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's the 26th,
7th.
27th.
Question. Did y'all hear about that lady that shot the Uber driver?
What?
Yeah.
the lady that shot the
Oh, lady shot an Uber driver, not a baby.
She thought that
So-
he was taking her.
To Mexico.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So when I was in
Saw
El Paso
wanted signs.
2 weeks
Wait,
ago.
what?
I was in El Paso 2 weeks ago, and we were at my cousin's house, and I was talking to Tony, former guest,
Yeah.
and he was telling me how crazy it's down there, and like people are getting shot, whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, this lady just shot this Uber driver. This just happened." And then I read about it this week. So she gets an Uber. I don't know where she got picked up, but she was going to. It said the southeast side, which is the lower valley, which is where Riverside is. Come full circle.
That's why the sluts.
And to get there, you got to take the border highway.
Down by the river.
Yeah, down by the river. But when you're driving down I-10 to get to that part of
just
town,
kidding.
Yeah.
you take the highway that also takes you to the international bridge.
Yeah.
So they're going down that highway, and she sees signs for like Juarez, Mexico, or whatever, and
Yeah.
she thinks the guy's kidnapping her and taking her to Mexico. So she whips out a gun, shoots him in the head, kills him.
Just decides to kill some. No questions asked. No,
Yeah.
Nothing. No
She
conversation.
could have said, "Hey, where are we going? I don't think we should, whatever."
Or
Yeah.
could have looked at like the map that
Or-
is
yeah,
has
exactly.
to clearly be displayed
Yeah,
on their
just
fucking
follow.
dash.
I want to give her
Yeah,
the benefit of the doubt.
exactly.
She was from Kentucky, right? I mean, if you've never been to El Paso, all you know about El
guess.
Paso is it's violent.
I mean-
across
Yeah.
the border
But
from Juarez,
still.
this and that.
But the
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt.
Wait,
But it's still
'cause
at some
usually
point,
when I go somewhere, I look the place up.
right? And
You
if you look El
should.
Paso up, all you're gonna find is that it's violent and it's across the border from Juarez and whatever. I get that part of it, but her boyfriend lived there.
Ah,
What?
So she should have known better. He should have told her. And I'm guessing this is not the first time she goes to visit him. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm just throwing shit out there.
I mean, but the news that she gets in Kentucky are,
Bad, yeah. Everything about El Paso sucks.
you know,
So you're saying him living there, she's probably done it before, driven
I
that.
would assume.
Also,
I don't know the facts.
Okay. What?
who knows?
What?
Who knows? Maybe she was off her meds. Maybe she
Yeah,
was
but you're right,
tripping,
that-
activated, some shit, whatever.
The fact that she had a gun, she's not even from there. Like, I don't know if she drove down. Or
Yeah,
flew
right.
down,
She was
but-
carrying. She's like, I'm in Texas. Anyone can have a gun down here.
do you think she was doing that, or I'm going to El Paso, I got to carry?
Well, she's from Kentucky,
Nah,
so they all have guns down there too. But
Right.
if you come into El Paso, I'll go anywhere and not take a gun. But I honestly, that was the first thing that came to mind. Like, she's from Kentucky. Everybody has guns. She's going to El Paso. She's like, I got to bring my gun because it's fucking violent down there. Bullets are flying everywhere. And then that happens, and she's like, fuck this shit.
Someone, yeah.
Most folks I know who carry their gun everywhere. So, but most folks I know who carry also wouldn't just shoot someone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Pretty much all the folks I know
What
who
happened?
carry would not just shoot someone.
Exactly. What happened to her though?
She's in jail. Charged with murder.
She should be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell.
at least.
Yeah, at least.
Golly,
At least it wasn't like premeditated or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
It's definitely not first degree murder.
Yeah. She's not just out here slaying Uber
What
drivers.
what have they said about the what have they said about the driver? Like,
They did like,
he's been fucking working there for years.
he just,
He
I
was
don't know
like
how
a
long he's been there.
5-star. had a-
Yeah.
No, he.
Yeah,
he had
what
like
was this
okay.
Uber driver's
thousands
ratings?
of- yeah.
Was there a GoFundMe for
Was he
his
a
family?
Yeah, 5
Like,
star.
they set up a GoFundMe for him. The community's been like donating money and shit. Like, he was a good guy. He's just a fucking Uber driver.
That
you know?
sucks,
Gotta
man.
make-
All
make
that
some
stuff
money.
that's happening
Doing
at
his
Paso.
extra gig or his one gig, whatever.
It's weird
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
My kids have said they're scared to get on Ubers.
Really?
Like they're like they've never been on an Uber
Okay.
at all, and they're
Olivia
always
is
like,
just
"Well, I
waiting
don't
for a
want to. I
chance
don't
to
want to
get
get
an Uber."
kidnapped." They always say that,
Interesting.
and I'm like, "Where'd you
Hey,
hear this?" Like,
because of
why?
like
My
stories that
parents
they've
told me not to get in cars with strangers, and
and now we're
now I
valid
order
point,
strangers to my home and shit sometimes.
I can order a stranger on the phone.
And I always tell them, like,
Check 'em out.
Uber's a legit company. Like, you have to fucking do shit to get on their app. And
Yeah.
sure, there's some scammers out there, I'm sure, but
And some scandals and stuff. And, yeah, and
that's
it's
true.
just any third party servicing company, really.
Her
Yeah.
bond increased from 1 million to 1.5 million.
Oh, wow.
shit.
Well, after he died.
Yeah.
she ain't getting out.
She shot him, and he didn't die immediately. They took him to the
didn't?
hospital.
Oh, really?
He died at the hospital, and then her bond went up because now it's murder.
He had to get taken off life support.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, that sucks. I talk to my drivers.
I
Yeah.
do not.
Every time I've every time I've gotten back from one of my videography jobs from the airport, one of my Uber drivers or someone has given me some weed shit. And I'm just like, hell yeah! I'll just like get back from the airport, and someone's just like. Eventually, I start talking about weed. My name's Sativa Shakespeare for a reason, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So and then
Wait, Sativa Shakespeare? We didn't catch that part
Oh
the
yeah,
first time.
the
said
Sativa
that.
Shakespeare.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um,
Follow me on Instagram.
follow you.
Follow me on Instagram. Facebook if you into shit posting. Don't follow me on Facebook. Don't do it.
bro.
You don't do TikToks?
No, I haven't gotten on TikTok yet. I need to. I have a bunch of content.
Yeah,
I'm a-
well, I
I'm-
figured you would, but I was gonna say don't, because if you do, it's just
It's like
honestly lose your
Don't
mind.
TikTok,
ain't nobody
that's fucking
paying
awesome.
me to
content
do
create.
TikTok right now. You know what I'm saying? I mainly only do content creation stuff if someone's paying me
TikTok
or
will
whatever.
pay you
so.
if you get enough followers.
Yeah. I gotta follow that fucking algorithm and do all that
man.
shit. And
That's true, that's
I mean,
true.
Just
like,
math.
there are AIs that can do it. I mean, there's no excuse for me right now. So
That's true.
it's 2020 motherfucking 3 out here. Train an AI to do anything out here.
We need So wait, are we still on the Uber driver thing? I don't know how
AI Uber drivers.
AI driver. Imagine though.
What do you feel about self-driving cars? Or like self-driving semis?
semis, I think would
Definitely
actually.
Yeah,
I don't know how it feels.
I
I
don't know
just
about
did a
semis.
videography project for TTSA on some like big automated. Well, they're automated. They'll have a driver, like a pilot inside, but they're electric 18-wheelers. And
Oh, I
I
got
was
you.
just thinking about it because they're the TTSA, Texas Towing and Servicing of whatever association. So they're over there learning how to tow these things if they break down, and like here's where they will, if this happens, this will cause this fire, blah 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 type shit, you know, because they're new vehicles that are out here and folks need to know how to, they're gonna break down eventually.
Yeah.
But I was just sitting there and thinking about it because we record some of their lecture and some of their like process and stuff. I'm just like, oh, okay. You know, like at first it's like, okay, yeah, this is scary. What if someone like hacks all these semis and sends them somewhere or whatever?
Imagine.
But like also from a accessibility point of view, it allows people who like wouldn't normally be able to drive.
Oh, 18-wheeler?
Yeah, or like anything, they would be able to pilot it more like a computer or controller, right? And they can, you know, as long as
A
they're
Logitech controller.
yeah, you're right. Yes. Sitting there. But as long as you're sober of mind and like can do it up here and can do the stuff with your hands and whatnot,
Yeah.
anybody would be able to drive them.
That's a.
Kind of like trains now, right?
What do you mean?
Like train conductors are mostly just folks who are like pushing buttons or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
they're
okay,
on a
okay.
track, and so that would kind of be like how it is. It wouldn't be like a magnetic track, but it'd be, I don't know.
That's cool.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a conductor.
Oh, really? Cool.
The 18.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You like trains? You said trains.
You hanging out by the train tracks all the time?
No,
No?
I just like trains.
Cool.
That was so weird. Thomas, did you watch Thomas? Wait, it was Thomas
Yeah,
the
I
Choo
love
Choo
Yeah,
Train?
Thomas, yeah.
A little bit, but that's not the reason either.
I love that show, but that's so, that was so having. I've seen prototypes or whatever. I don't know if they're out yet. You know, the 18-wheelers, the electric ones. But I think that'd be a cool idea.
Yeah, there's some out
Self-driving
for sure.
18-wheelers? Or
No,
just
not
electric?
the self-driving.
Yeah,
'cause
they're
the-
self-driving.
But isn't the ones where you have to have a pilot in? It's
You
self-driving.
still have to have a pilot in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So the
They're still
pilot's,
gonna
the
have
pilot's
pilots.
inside the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That'd be good.
And just like, have you driven any of the newer cars that have the self-driving mode or whatever? When we travel for videography, my director always rents one because he's disabled, and just like anything that's easier, I'll take the
makes
help,
sense.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then every now and then he'll just like take his hands off to test it and see what it's doing on the highway and stuff, and it follows this. It's interesting. I'm just like, okay, cool.
I drove one from Denver to Tahoe, and it was cool because, I mean, you turn it on and then it just follows the lines.
Right.
And then every 5 seconds or so, it's like, grab the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And so it needs some kind of guide or like recognition that you're still in the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
That's just like a lane assist type thing, right? Not
Yeah, that's
self-driving.
Essentially, yeah.
But those lane assists are also pretty cool. I've driven one of those cars.
Yeah, but if you just let it go, the car will just like swerve the entire time.
yeah,
It'll stay
it's
in
just
its lane,
like-
but it'll swerve the entire time.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, I've never been in a self-driving car. I've always wanted to try it or see, you know. But you can rent those?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go rent one.
I'm sure you could rent one off like Turo or some shit like
I'm
that.
not
You know what I'm
interested.
saying? Did you know Turo will rent to like 18-year-olds?
What? Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Damn, that's a risk.
Right?
Big risk.
Especially if they rent like a Lamborghini or something like that.
And they probably
They
wouldn't.
paying, it's insured, yo.
Oh,
Let this 18-year-old rip my Lamborghini. I got the insurance on it. I got the Turo insurance on it. They can crash that hoe. I'm gonna get a check either way. Shit.
Lamborghini.
a Lamborghini? No,
You haven't heard that?
yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on that
right, I
Lamborghini.
just skip it.
I'm on it.
Gross.
I've always wanted to drive one, but we'll see one of these days. No, a self-driving, a Tesla or whatever.
You don't drive a self-driving car.
Well, I mean, be in a self-driving car.
Oh, gotcha.
Take a nap or
You wanna
something.
ride in one.
It's gonna take a while for me to fucking, I don't know,
what,
trust,
jump
trust
in?
him.
My anxiety.
It's
Trust
gonna
them?
take a long time for me
Long
until
time.
that one day where I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm too tired. I'm too
Yeah.
sleepy. Let's go.
Come on, wake up home.
Yeah.
2:00 in the morning. You're drunk. It's
You either
the
wake
best-
up at home or you don't wake up. Either way.
In our-
Send
in-
your car to come pick you up.
Yeah. In
I
our
find that
lifetime-
weird. The you know how you can call your car to come pick you up at your location, whatever. So it'll.
You'll ever
if
watch
it's
Knight Rider
Yeah.
in Spanish?
I haven't.
I don't remember watching it in English, but in Spanish he would go, "Quit, te necesito," and then the car would come get him.
Se encabronó el vato.
Those old videos.
Oh man.
Those were hilarious.
Funniest fucking videos ever.
No, I don't. You know what? I don't want to be. I don't want to say it. Wait, no, I haven't watched it.
What don't you want to say?
That I haven't watched Knight Rider
Ever?
Oh.
ever.
You look like a Knight Rider guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would enjoy
I
it.
mean, not look like one, but you should be.
I think you'd be all over
What- what's
David
his name? Hasselhoff?
Yeah.
Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff.
The only movie I've seen him in was that one.
He did movies?
Yeah, he did SpongeBob.
Yeah, he was in SpongeBob.
I had no idea.
I was gonna be like, we're probably about the same age. This nigga gonna say SpongeBob.
He's in SpongeBob. Come on.
Wow. SpongeBob.
Wasn't he in like Baywatch? Was his thing?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
A
too.
few weeks ago, or whatever,
his
we were in
main
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Knight Rider was his main thing.
Okay.
Baywatch came later.
Baywatch became like
That was
His
his
main
like
thing?
resurgence thing. Anyway,
Oh.
we were in
Seriously.
Oklahoma and we were in a cabin and they had like cable or whatever, but it was like Samsung TV or some shit like that.
Tell me you watched
And
it.
one of those channels was like Baywatch all day,
All day Baywatch. All day. Every day.
This is my place. Right here.
David
This is where I live.
Hasselhoff. Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, I used to watch that shit when I was in high
Baywatch.
school. Every Sunday night, the episode would drop. I'm there.
was it Sunday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still running.
Sunday
After
night?
church.
Right after church.
Unless you're
I skipped
7-day
church,
Adventist, and then in that case,
Saturday,
church is
yeah.
on Saturday, whatever, you know.
Or Wednesdays for some reason now. I don't know.
I was at church every Wednesday, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is it
for
Wednesdays
sure.
though?
What religion?
Midweek, whatever. To
Oh, I gotcha.
You're like, I gotta
group
release
with
some
your
sins
folks or
midway.
something. Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Some
what
shit
religion
like that.
were you?
I grew up Christian, Protestant, like undenominational,
Non-denominational.
non-denominational.
Because Catholics didn't really do the Wednesday thing. If they did, it was like a youth group.
Yeah,
thing
youth
or
group
whatever,
thing
right?
or whatever. Bible study meeting type shit. Yeah.
When was your youth group, George?
Oh, wait, I'm thinking was it Wednesdays?
In Texas, most youth groups be on
I
Wednesdays.
think it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday night. Wednesday night's youth night.
You still go to those.
No,
2 weeks ago.
Nah. I don't go to those. I know. I remember there was one time. Was he on last week?
2 weeks
Joe?
ago. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, I was watching part of that podcast. You were saying you were
Yeah,
you got the young adults portion for a little longer or whatever.
there was
He's 25, hanging out with the youth.
there was one time he didn't show up or something happened. He was sick, so
You got a sub.
You took over the class.
This is why you
I
want
took
to
over the class.
You just want to be a cult leader, huh?
Listen, my fellows.
I will show you with math.
Math is the way.
Start scribbling on the wall real quick. Now, yeah, I took over one time, but that was a very interesting time. Anyways, where were we at?
Well, you were about to tell us a
No,
very interesting story.
I wanted
about
to,
how you
I
took
wanted to,
over,
but not anymore. No, it was
Why?
no, it was just me and like two other like, let's call ourselves senior youth group.
You were older
were
than
too old to be in the
17.
youth group.
Yeah, we were too old to be in the youth group, but our seniors, right? We're took over
I just pictured him as
youth group leader.
Matthew McConaughey on Dazed and Confused, showing up to youth.
Oh,
group.
Yeah. You know what I love about youth group? Damn it, man.
So that happened. Anywho,
You want to tell us about your camping trip or nothing? Nothing cool happened.
I
Oh damn it, Luis!
think I stepped in something.
What?
We left the snack outside that we were supposed to be drinking or eating right now.
I mean, I'll go get it.
What's that?
You'll see. We go get it.
I don't.
Keep talking though.
Special
So-
snack. I like snacks.
Snack.
Snake. No, I stepped in something. We went swimming in the lake. I don't know what I stepped on, but like I feel like it either got infected or it just really like hurt. I don't know.
Is your foot falling off?
Still hurts.
Yeah, every time I step, it hurts.
Maybe you
I-
got
my
like
toe.
Maybe you bruised it.
pebble.
I think it was like maybe a blister, like but could have been.
Maybe you
something
got
else.
like some sort of like sty. Usually when you get something like that and it like you just to the touch, it'll like
Did y'all hear about those Colombian kids that got lost in the wood and in the jungle for like 40 days, 60 days? Something like that?
What? How do you get?
Y'all serious?
No.
So there was a plane crash in the Amazon.
Okay.
And everybody on board died except for like these 4 or 6 kids. Man, I wish I had all the facts. God damn it! I thought y'all had heard about
He
this.
just walked off.
Luis.
He'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
He'll be back in a bit. But
So everybody died. They found the plane. Searched for these people for fucking ever. Found them after like 40 or 60 days in a spot that had already been searched. But this is in the Amazon. Like, I remembered that because I was wondering how long do you think you could make it like out in the wild without. I don't think it could make it very long.
no,
I'm pretty like
you're a city boy.
I'm a city boy, but
Okay.
I can get by. Like I can come up with some
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
and
yeah.
not die.
Right, yeah.
I still don't think I could make it 40 days or 60 days, whatever that was.
What did they do?
I don't know. They said there was some. They're coming up with all kinds of shit, but they said there was like some duende that was taking care of them,
No.
and I mean, they were there for a long
And no,
time. You know?
really?
Interesting.
Oh, I see. They were. Yeah, I gotcha.
And they literally found them in a spot that they had been thoroughly searched before. Like it was weird.
What the hell is that?
Toss that, dude. That was a terrible.
That
toss.
was a terrible toss, dude.
But
Yeah,
hey,
no.
look up the kids that survived the plane crash in Colombia and were found.
We need info.
Wait, kids that survived what?
Plane crash, Colombia, lost in the Amazon
In the
jungle.
Andes? Oh no.
No, apparently last month or this week.
It was I think they were lost like in the early May. That's when the plane crashed, and they found them like earlier this month.
They survived 40 days.
40 days. Okay.
Jesus.
Just like Jesus in the desert.
So
40
is there any
days?
more
40
information?
days.
Did they like how'd they survive?
Yeah, how'd they survive?
What
and how
water
old
were-
are these
what
kids?
water were they
Children
drinking?
ages
What did they
13,
eat?
had a grasshopper?
9 and 4 plus an 11-month-old baby survived.
Yeah.
11.
What?
George,
I can't even.
grasshopper and peanuts.
I not.
What?
Yeah.
You
go first.
We're
You go
all,
first.
We're all doing
Oh,
it.
I'm doing it.
Just all
right.
and out.
I'll grab some head.
Granted, I haven't tasted those, so
It's
I
in
don't
my
know
hand.
if they're-
Any good?
Appreciate you.
George grabbed a peanut.
No grasshopper.
No, man. I've had a grasshopper before.
What kind of Mexican are you?
Ah, damn it! Don't do that.
They're not salty enough.
They're high in protein. They are not salty enough.
I think it says on the package.
Oh my god, he dropped it.
High in
George.
protein.
He thought it was moving. Here,
No, I got one.
off the ground. That's perfect.
Wasn't it like a few years ago? Spicy one hit me in the back of the throat. Shit.
Oh, there's good.
There was some spice. Goodness. Back of the throat. A few years ago, all the CrossFit people were getting into like putting crickets in their coffee and
Oh,
shit.
God.
What?
Really?
Because it's like
I missed
higher
that.
protein. So they would just grind up crickets,
And then pour it into their.
yeah, and put it in their coffee.
A few
the
years
morning.
ago?
I remember it being like a really big thing in like 2017, 2016.
That's
I
nuts.
was still in Colorado at the time.
I figured
I haven't heard that.
they would grind it up and put it in there. Like,
Anywho, is there any like information about how they survived?
was it got pre-workout?
You have to ask.
Yeah, yeah. You can talk with a full mouth. It's cool. Nobody's watching you.
Eat it.
It's so weird, bro.
It doesn't taste like anything.
It kind of tastes like crawfish.
Actually, it tastes pretty good.
I don't like crawfish.
Well, you don't like bugs, then. Eating bugs, I guess. You eat shrimp?
Nope.
No, you don't like eating bugs.
The children had vital knowledge.
That was perfect.
Go ahead.
That was a good soundbite. Soundbite.
The children had vital knowledge and skills to survive the jungle. They were well prepared to forage because they were raised in the jungle.
How did
Wait,
they?
what?
How
Why
could
were they on the
afford-
plane?
They were indigenous.
Oh, okay. Indigenous children.
Yeah.
So the
Wait,
Okay.
I didn't know that bit of it. They were all indigenous children.
Yep.
What were they on the plane for? Or are they?
Fucking indigenous children get on a plane.
I'm sorry. That's ignorant of me. That's extremely ignorant
Hey,
of
that's
me.
actually a legit question.
But like, what? Yeah, like, where are they from? They were indigenous.
Now I feel
Now they're
like
just
they
living
killed the
out.
pilot. They were like,
How did they
get
get-
me off this fucking plane.
This isn't normal.
The kids had found an 11-pound bag of yucca flour in the airplane and kept baby Kristen alive by feeding her the flour dissolved in water.
Baby, Chris.
Wow.
There was
Yeah,
a baby.
11-month-old.
baby.
and it
40
survived.
days.
The kids had a
40
mosquito net
days.
and a plastic tarp on top of which they piled banana leaves to bunk down at night and stay warm.
Yeah, they took all the shit they needed from the airplane and like they had some backpacks full of like nonsense
These
and they
kids are
threw it all
fucking
out.
smart.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
they took the first aid kit from there.
How old
Word.
was the oldest?
13.
Damn.
They were
Cool.
13 to 11-month old.
Shout out the youth. Yeah.
Shout out to
They resourceful.
Indigenous youth.
Yeah. Shout out indigenous.
And my
youth.
fucking
Shout out
kids
indigenous
cry
peoples everywhere we
because-
dope. Yeah, right.
'Cause,
My kids cry because I don't get them Chick-fil-A on fucking Sundays.
They
There's no
ever
way.
learn that it's close.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't cry, but
They still get mad.
damn it. Everybody wants Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
Yeah, they do.
Some of the kids took ayahuasca.
Oh,
Good for
Cool.
them,
What's that?
dope.
George.
This
We talked
quote-
about this.
Wait, this quote says, "They are so good at understanding this spiritual dimension, and that was the best addition to the search." What?
If you guys are
Yo,
we're gonna talk about it because we don't know the
Whole
fact, but
article.
you gotta read. You gotta read into the story because there's a lot of shit that happened because of this. The Colombian like military or National Guard or whatever was part of the search.
And couldn't find them.
Couldn't find them. No, but so they joined forces with like the indigenous tribes and the people that actually knew the jungle and all the shit, right?
And those folks talked to the spirits, and the spirits
did.
led them to the homies.
To the homie.
Yeah.
Is that really
He's being facetious, but this is
No,
literally.
no.
happened.
I mean that shit.
But for
I'm
like
from an
forever-
indigenous shaman tribe, and like my Nigerian part is
Really?
shamans, weird. Yeah. No,
So
no.
forever, these soldiers were like, "Hey, we've always been told we can't talk to you people because you guys are like the rebels and blah 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 and whatever." And like they got together and they're like, "Hey, like this is pretty fucking cool. Like if we just work together, we could do like great fucking things."
Yeah.
Like look into the story; it's pretty interesting.
I really
And I
wish.
still cannot believe that these kids survived for 40 days because I couldn't make it 6 hours. This is in the Amazon. This isn't fucking like
It is the
Oklahoma or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Like
they
it's
survived the plane
it's
crash.
dangerous. It's
So-
it's
Fucking
deadly.
crazy.
This guy, Manuel Ranoque, the father of the two youngest children,
That his last name.
insisted that all four were still alive and pointed out that one of his sisters was once lost in the jungle for a month but survived. These kids are raised to survive shit. So-
Word. Cool.
Let's
That's
survive
just
the Amazon.
parenting. Like, this is the first time that happens to you. I lost my daughter once before she made it.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
They were like, "Are
That's
you worried?
how I
Are you
raised
worried,
them.
sir?" He's like, "No,
No.
I lost my daughter one time.
she survived.
She was
She'll be
good.
Dude, I'm surprised. I thought you die when a plane crashes. There's no way.
Everybody else did.
No.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were one with the spirits. That's why they survived.
Yeah.
Have you not watched Yellow Jackets on Hulu?
I thought you were gonna say Brother Bear.
Brother Bear,
Someone told me to watch that.
Brother Bear?
Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets, so good.
What about
It's
Yellow
not
Jacket?
so good.
It's so good.
What it's about?
The premise is good. They fucked it up.
A
The plane crash.
women
Survivors.
or a
Okay.
teenage
The girls soccer
Oh, that's
team.
what it is.
Girl soccer team.
A high school girls soccer team
Oh.
crashed in the Canadian.
The first episode's like Okay, yeah. I remember turning that shit on. I was like, this shit is brutal. I don't want to watch this right now.
You were not on the
Is that
mindset
bad?
for that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's bad. But
It was just it was very
the show
real.
could have been really good, and they didn't do it well.
Damn.
I thought.
Oh, okay.
They have all 5 seasons planned out, and I'm gonna trust it because so far, to me, I'm like,
Will it make it all 5 seasons?
I'm gonna watch it just because now I'm
so.
fucking invested, but I don't think it's that good.
Cool.
I don't.
there are parts of it. I mean, obviously, it's
I'll
not
watch
a
the first
perfect show,
episode.
but there are parts of it that you're like, oh shit, that's good. But
Yeah, for sure.
it's weird because it's like maybe cannibalism, but also supernatural. But there's a lot of things going on.
Yep.
The weird taste.
What? You didn't like the
Weird
crickets,
taste.
George? But
Was that your first time?
It tastes like
second.
chips.
What the fuck? You didn't like them the first time?
No, the first time it was good, but it didn't look that weird.
it's a cricket. It always looks like a cricket. They don't change.
I don't know. The one I took was the first time was like crunchier too. No, that was a good crunch
Freshly
sound. But no, I'm good.
Optimal crunch sound.
Have
y'all ever been to-
Yeah, we're going to talk about Russia.
Let's do it.
Is there really a civil war going on right now?
That's
what they say on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's on Twitter.
That's what they said on Twitter.
That's what I've seen. Twitter and TikTok.
I haven't read any.
They already gave in.
Oh, which
Are you
side?
serious? This is like the biggest story of the week.
It really. They already gave in.
Which side?
Yeah, like 2 days ago. They
Wait,
were
wait,
like,
wait. What's his name?
Who gave in?
Not Putin.
Yeah, no.
Wagner,
your hero?
Wagner Group or whatever.
Yeah,
they're called.
Wagner.
Okay.
Really?
They were
Man.
like, oh, we were just trying to make sure that no Russian blood is spilled. So we're going to back down and go back to our camps.
Well, that's no fun.
That's not exactly what happened, but
Yeah.
I guess if y'all don't know anything about it, we're not talking about it. Whatever.
I'm-
What else y'all got?
Have y'all ever been to a burlesque show?
No, I haven't.
So I need to go more. I enjoy them. They're fun.
Come to my burlesque shows, yo.
When?
Every
You know when?
every
Yeah.
third Thursday in Richardson at Six Springs Tavern.
God, which one?
Six Springs Tavern.
I don't know that one.
Tavern.
I don't have anything out here in McKinney though. That's for sure. You find me a venue.
Well, we're in Mesquite.
Oh yeah, Mesquite.
I wish I was in McKinney.
I
That'd
was
be
like,
nice. Yeah.
we're McKinney.
McKinney.
Oh
Mesquite.
no! I started to think. I was like, wait, am I in the
Where
wrong
are
place?
we?
Who's the wrong podcast?
Who are y'all? Where?
This looks so familiar.
I took some ayahuasca and ended up on a podcast.
In
For 40
Richardson.
days.
I've never been. I'll probably go. I want to.
They're fun.
Every third Thursday.
Every third Thursday at Six Springs Tavern.
Six Springs Tavern.
We're Richardson.
Richardson. It's off like Plano Road and Beltline.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Damn, that's way out. See, you gotta
On
be like
Plano
right off
Road.
75, or I'm not going to. I gotta drive on city streets. I'm out.
Oh, like deep into the.
Yeah, like I don't. If I have to drive more than 2 minutes on the street, nah, I don't know.
I hear that.
Why though?
Yes, man. I like driving 90 miles an hour everywhere,
Yeah.
and then just getting off and I'm there.
Word.
Ooh, it just got a little.
Oh, it's by
Piece of
Kieran
cricket.
Court.
By what?
Kieran Court.
It is. Yeah.
That's right off of it. It's just 2 streets.
Yeah.
It is
No,
pretty
he's
close to
wasting
75.
down.
No, literally, here's highway.
How far is it?
I get right off 75 and
You'll
hop right
fucking
on.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I mean, I'll drive 5 minutes off the highway.
Wait. What's the bar
Fine.
called?
Six Springs Tavern.
Six Springs Tavern. Why
Let
can't
me
you hear
let
that
me know
term?
when y'all want to come through. I'll throw you on the list for sure.
When's the next one?
Shit,
I can
yeah,
do
wanna
that.
be on a list.
Wait, when's
Okay.
the Thursday?
When's the next one? I'm there.
The next one is July 20th, I believe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in Phoenix though, but you should still go.
Isn't that
Cool if you're not there.
You should still go.
When's the next one you're gonna
I'll
do?
go. I'll
Listen,
go.
you're not going to see my titties. You're going to see like
Well,
my
how
girlfriend's
do you know
titties.
that?
Another. I mean, I'm not performing that one
okay.
because I'm not there.
I'll go.
Do it.
Six Springs Tavern.
Six Springs Tavern. The next one's on the
Will you go?
17th
It's
of
the-
August,
it's the just
and I
one
will be
street.
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
17th
for
of
sure.
August.
still worried about
Like
how
one
far
block?
it is.
It's one street. You
One
get
block?
off.
Like you exit 75 onto Beltline.
Wait, is Jasmine?
It's not Beltline. It's East Main?
onto Plano Road.
Is it over by the hookah lounge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jasmine's, right?
Yeah, those places.
Okay, yeah, it's not.
Are you
far.
seeing
That's
it?
Good. I'm good with that.
Cool.
It's right there. It's just one street.
And the bar is real cool. Like they have a whole like Brad and Carrie, they set up like a whole like podcast setup thing in and put in a bunch of different like cameras and stuff. And they're doing this thing called Wellspring TV. They're trying to like bring back. It's like their own, essentially channel. Yeah, their own channel that they're broadcasting off of. And so all the live bands, all the bands that play there are getting recorded. They don't have they have like a, what you call it, live editor thing right there. So they can just press all the buttons. I love your ATEM, by the way. That's what I use. Shout out ATEM.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that shit's,
When it doesn't
it's so
fail.
great. Yeah. Just being able to fucking cut and do different fucking whatever. The slides.
Yes.
Slides, transitions, editing, live, so you don't have to spend time doing that shit later.
That sounds really cool. I want to go check it out.
Yes, please do.
July 20th.
July 20th at 6
No, but he's not going to be there. So when's
I'm
the
not
next
gonna
one
be
after
there.
that?
August. You said August
17th.
17th?
August.
All right, we'll go to that one.
Yeah.
August 17th, yeah.
I'll go to both.
Can we
When's
just sign up?
Do what?
Wait,
Can
wait,
we
what,
just sign up?
what do you mean we have to sign up? Like,
Sign up. I
I
mean,
I mean, like, can we sign
tickets.
George up to like show
Dance.
his titties?
oh no. I mean, sorry. Oh
well,
This is why we got the cover
Yeah.
for the.
no. When y'all said that, I was like, it's gonna happen tonight.
Exactly what I said.
And we all thought it was going to be George.
Let me go get something.
No, it's fine.
Actually,
We can't go get something right now. All right, what else y'all got? We can be done.
I got nothing.
We can end it with that.
I'm
The
sorry,
party's
my
over.
bad. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. It was really funny. I had to
I shouldn't have done
laugh.
that. Don't be sorry, be better.
Okay, we're good.
Or be silly, you know?
Sounds like a Joe thing to do.